Hey, thanks everybody for joining us today. Live Music Nation Podcast Festival Edition. Today we're with Janice Starbuck. She's from the St. Louis Hills Art in the Park. Thanks for joining us, Janice.
Nice to be here.
Janice, give us a little background on you. Where did you grow up? And let's talk about your career up until now in your position with promoting the arts in the park.
Well, I grew up in St. Louis, Missouri, and I am a retired computer analyst application designer.
Really?
I've been doing charitable database work just to keep my mind fresh and everything, and I've been working on art in the park.
Fantastic. So let's just jump right into Art in the Park. For those who have never been to St. Louis in this particular event, what does it look like? Start with that. What does it feel like? What does it sound like? And what does it smell like?
Oh gosh. Well, if you can see my background picture, this is what it looks like. We
Okay.
have a park with a gorgeous lily pond in it, and we line the sides of the lily pond with artist booths. We have about 80 artist booths. We've got 10 food vendors, so when you get down to the food vendor area, you have various smells that are all very good. The kettle corn comes to mind.
Yep. Yep.
um, and it it just sounds welcoming. The music that we have is, pretty middle of the road.
So tell us about your vendors. Who are your vendors? What are their products?
So, well, our food vendors,
All of them. Yeah, your food and your art. Yeah, yeah.
yeah. So our food vendors, we have barbecue, we had some Asian pizza, steak sandwiches. Yeah, I don't know. It was actually harder to get food vendors this past year because they are having trouble staffing.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was amazing how much that kind of thing affected the show last year. Is I was dealing with people not having staff.
Ah,
Um, so, and then the artists are a variety as well. We've got ceramics, we've got woodworkers and painters and drawers, sketchers. Uh, just, I think we've got 11 categories of different types of art.
now is
And
this judged? Is there judging that goes on here?
not judging. It's not a juried trial, but we do go through an artist selection process where we usually eliminate about 20% of the applicants. We have a limited space,
Okay.
so we call it a boutique art show because it's 80 artists, and so they're anxious to get in and fill those spaces.
Right. And they're allowed to sell their work while they're there.
Absolutely.
Okay. Okay. Very good. Why the art in the park? Why is this event so dear to your heart?
Well, it's it's beautiful and it celebrates the park, which I think is the jewel of our neighborhood. We have so much activity at this park. If you were to come like around 5 o'clock at night, you would think, what the heck is going on? It's almost like a parade of people that walk around the park for exercise.
Yeah.
Um, so, I mean, this event started way back in 2005 when some people were thinking, hey, this is a beautiful park. Let's put some art in it. And it's like, well, how can we raise some money? And the idea of an art show to raise money for art just seemed to make a lot of sense.
Yeah.
And we've been continuing on that route for whatever, 16 years now.
For you, what is the personal reward in bringing people together with commonalities?
Oh gosh. I I don't know. I just love to see people interacting with each other and finding what is common between them and celebrating that. It's you know, it's a very great event in that the artists are there and they're helpful to each other. You know, if you need help getting your tent up, the guy next door is going to help you get it up. And, you know, they're not competitive in a way where they're trying to sabotage each other. So,
Yeah, no, that's
yeah.
great. It's good. That's how I think anybody that's in any kind of live event, you know, feels that way. It's just a necessary component. It's in your blood. And not everybody is that way, but it is, community is essential in a lot of aspects. So that's great. All right, Janice, because I am in live entertainment and live music, I always ask these two questions, no matter whether you have music at your festival or not. Janice, what is your all-time favorite concert you've ever been to?
Well, I would have to say it was Rush in 1981.
Oh my gosh.
When they allow me to date myself, okay?
No, that's great. Everyone listening to this will be jealous that you just got to see Rush in 80. Go ahead.
It was their Moving Pictures tour, which
Ugh.
Moving Pictures, I think, was like one of the best albums ever made. And the tour was phenomenal. And they were in town for 2 days. And my boyfriend and I went to see the first performance, and we came out and we're like, we have to go tomorrow. You know? So, and this was a time where, you know, coming up with the money to go to a concert was not easy.
Oh,
But yeah, it was awesome.
okay. So you could bring one musical act, dead or alive, to St. Louis Hills. Who would you bring?
The Eagles.
The Eagles. That would be perfect on the river and at the lake. Oh my gosh. Yeah. That would be fantastic. All right, Janice, how do people find out more about the St. Louis Hills Art in the Park?
So our website is artintheparkstl.com.
Okay.
And that's where all the information is.
Perfect.
And we're always on the last Sunday in September.
All right. There you go, folks. Janice Starbuck, thanks for joining us today. I appreciate you.
All right. Bye-bye.
Well, baby, I'm on it with a bottle of